Yo, what is going on, everybody? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you another moveset or custom moveset video for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, let me start by saying I'm making this moveset today for the Fortnite person only because I had the idea back when I posted that Fortnite video over this past weekend, and I also have to state I don't want Fortnite in Smash Bros. I was just trying to state with that last video that Fortnite could be a possibility if Nintendo's looking just to make a ton of money. Fortnite would be a good way to do it. And then, of course, I somehow came up with the idea to make a custom moveset for a Fortnite character because everyone's like, it's only guns and that's the only way to do it for Fortnite. Well, not really. Yeah, there are guns in the moveset, but I have more than just that. So I wanted to do this. Again, I don't want Fortnite in Smash. I want to say that. Again, I know this video is probably going to get ugly, and a lot of people are just going to leave a thumbs down, but maybe some people will actually watch it and just kind of hear me out. So, here's the moveset template I go over. It's not a complete moveset again. You know, B, side B, up and down B, A, little combo attack, side up and down smash, and then neutral forward back, up and down air, and then, of course, a final smash. Those are the moves I make. It's not an entire moveset. That's the only moves that I come up with. So let's jump in to the character, well, Fortnite person skin. So let's jump into it. And first up, of course, is neutral B, which I think this one is pretty easy to do. Neutral B, silence pistol, you know, the silence pistol weapon. Got a picture of it right there for you. So silence pistol, what does it do? I'm just going to refer to the Fortnite person as default, you know, the default skin, because that's probably would be the skin if it was in the initial base roster. I won't get into any more details other than that because, oh, well, what about this skin? No, I'm not here to talk about skins. I'm just talking about Fortnite and their possible moveset. So, default pulls out a silence pistol and fires it. It's pretty simple to think of. Just think of Falco's, you know, his B attack and his speed. You know, just a quick little pew, pew, pew. Not as fast as Fox's, but pretty much the exact same thing for Falco. That's just kind of what it is, just a different weapon skin. That's, you know, but Fortnite style. So, silence pistol, neutral B, pretty easy. That's what I got. So, moving on to the side B, the heavy sniper. Now, for this move, it has the best range in the entire game for a side B move. And what does it do? What is a heavy sniper? Well, first of all, it's a sniper. So, of course, it shoots very, you know, long range, has great range to it. So default pulls out a heavy sniper, fires it horizontally across the entire stage. It has insane range. So you can be standing, you know, whatever the biggest stage is that's kind of, I guess, take Hyrule Temple, for example. You could be standing on the far left side, fire it all the way across map to the far right. So it goes across the whole stage. You know, it's a sniper after all. Snipers are pretty big in Fortnite, so there you go, side B, heavy sniper. Just, you know, you don't have to hold it down. You just quickly press it on, boom, side B, bam, fires it off. There you go. Side B, pretty interesting. Or at least I think it works. Let's go to the up B. Now, what is your recovery move? Well, launch pad. Pretty easy. Launch pad, what does it do? Default will place down a launch pad and jumps off it. Then at the highest point of the jump, you know, right before you start falling back down, that's when the default would deploy their glider. So it's kind of two already up Bs in the game. So think of Sonic Spring Jump. That's the first part. And the launch pad would actually stay on the platform that they use. If it is indeed on a platform, it would stay there for a few seconds so other people can jump off it as well. And then fall speed, because it's the glider, and you know, gliders take forever and you slowly, you know, float down. Think of Peach's fall speed when she has her parasol out. So Sonic Spring Jump and then Peach's fall speed. I think that works. I think it's pretty perfect. I like it. So there you go. Up B, got launch pad. So moving on to the down B. And again, not another weapon, but spike trap. We're getting some traps in here. And I like this one. I love spike traps. But default would place a spike trap on the floor right beneath their feet. You can have max of 2 of these on a stage, so you can't just go around placing spike traps all over. You know, there's going to be a limit to them, but you just place this little spike trap on the floor. Again, if you haven't played Fortnite, these spikes would not be sticking out until an opponent would step on the trap and then does damage to them. You know, the higher the damage, of course, the bigger the knockback, because, well, that's how the game works. So, yeah, Down B, place a spike trap on the floor. Opponent steps on it. They take damage. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's move on to the AAA, the little combo attack. This one I'm calling the Husk Cleaver because that's actually the name of this sword right here. And it's from Save the World. And I know a lot of people haven't really played Save the World, but I wanted to incorporate it just a bit. You know, I thought this would be a good way to do it. So, sword, because Save the World, they have a lot of melee weapons. So I figured, yeah, let's bring one over for the moveset. So Husk Cleaver, basically it's default would swing the Husk Cleaver sword forward. You know, just a quick little, you know, 2 or 3 attacks, whatever it could be, just with the sword. Just a slashing motion. Nothing major. Pretty simple. I think that works for, you know, your little AAA attack. So there you go. Husk Cleaver. Not bad. I liked it. Of course I did because I made it. But let's move on to Side Smash. Of course, you had to have the pump in here. The pump, one of the more iconic weapons in Fortnite, of course. The pump shotgun. Of course, you could go back to the double pump. No, this isn't about Fortnite game itself. No. All right. Side Smash. Blue pump. Default would pull out a blue pump shotty and fire it forward. And the closer the enemy is, the more damage it would do. You know, kind of like how it is in Fortnite. You can't just fire this all the way across map and expect it to hit, you know, for a Side Smash. So it's a projectile thing, but projectiles will stop eventually. You know, it's only going to go so far. Shotgun, of course, does more damage up close, hence the more damage the closer the enemy. And of course, well, obviously the other way around. The further they are, the less damage they take. That's kind of how a shotgun works. But yeah, there you go. Blue pump, Side Smash. I like it. You know, coming up with a moveset for Fortnite character, default skin we'll call him, was pretty easy actually. Pretty easy. So down smash, quad launcher, one of the newer weapons in the game. So default would pull out the quad launcher and fire 4 shots, because, well, 4 shots in the quad launcher. It would fire all 4 shots rapidly downwards. You know, you don't hold, I mean, it's a down smash, so you can hold it, obviously, but you don't get to choose when you fire all 4. Just once you let go of the smash button, all 4 will come out, but they all come out at like a 45-degree angle. So it's, you know, excuse me. So it's not like straight down at your feet, you know. You can, you know, jump up, down smash, 45-degree angle, 4, you know, rockets come out, boom, 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 boom. Kind of, so think of Snake's RPG, how he does it when he's sitting on the ground, you know, he kneels on the ground, pulls out his RPG and fires it. Kind of the same thing here, except you got 4 shots instead of the 1. So there you go, down smash, not bad, not bad. Up smash now. Of course, I wanted to put building somehow into the moveset, and I think up smash I got decently. Of course, ramp rush. So default would build a ramp above them. So right above them. And of course, in Fortnite, you can build wherever. But so that's, I guess, what they're doing here. So they build a ramp. And the opponent would take damage if they get hit by the ramp being built. And again, it would be a very quick build. You know, very similar. Pretty much the build speed of how it is in Fortnite. Same build speed here for is up smash. Build the ramps. And if opponent happens to be right there when the ramp's being built, they take damage. But also, because the ramp is, you know, you can run on it in Fortnite, the ramp is would also stay on the stage for maybe like 10 to 15 seconds. Of course, you could attack it to break it as well. And it can be used as a platform. So it becomes like another small part of a stage somewhere. So, of course, if you're using it off stage, you know, the ramp would just kind of like fall. It wouldn't build properly because there's nowhere for it to, you know, I guess, you know, build off of, because you're just in midair. It's not going to stay anywhere. So you kind of build it by another platform, so it's got a way to, you know, connect to it, I guess, if that makes sense. You guys know what Fortnite building is, but yeah, that's what I got for the up smash. Moving on to neutral air. I had to put the pickaxe in here too, right? Everybody has a pickaxe on their character when they start. So pickaxe, neutral air. Default swings their pickaxe. Pretty simple. Just a quick little whoosh. You know, you guys know what the Fortnite pickaxe, you know, swing motion looks like. That's all this is. That's all this is. It's easy and simple. All right, moving on. Forward air. We got the FAMAS here. The FAMAS is like a little burst assault rifle. Fires a few shots at a time. So default would fire the FAMAS weapon forwards in 2 bursts. So it'd be like a quick little brah, brah, you know, real quick, forward air. Okay damage, you know, because, you know, it's like 3 bullets in 1 burst. So it'd be, you know, pretty quick, 2 bursts, does a decent amount of damage, forward air. Yeah, that's what I got. So moving on, back air, of course, SMG, one of the more popular weapons right now to use because you just spam it and it takes no skill. So yeah, SMG, how do you use this? Default would fire 6 shots from the SMG. I put SMH. Wow, can't even spell SMG right. Nice. Shaking my head, man. But fires 6 shots from the SMG backwards. So just kind of holds the SMG backwards, fires 6 shots. Just quick, done, to the point. There you go. SMG's not powerful, doesn't have knockback, and just quick, you know, tiny amount of damage. That's what it's there for. That's what it's there for. So moving on to the up air, I wanted to get some other throwables, maybe traps in the moveset. So I got the stink nade in here, or stink bomb, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it stink nade. But default would throw one of these stink nades above their head. So if the stink nade happens to land on a character or a platform, you know, it will detonate. So it'll start going off. All the gas inside the stink nade will, well, start oozing out, I guess, if you want to put it like that. Start oozing out, and it would create like a little gas cloud. So if anybody happens to be standing in the stink nade gas, you know, they'll take damage over time. So yeah, just throw the nade up real quick if it happens to hit anybody. Of course, you can throw it straight up off the stage, you know, and it'll never land on anybody. So then it would never do damage, but as long as it makes contact with something, it will go off then. That's how it goes off. Just make contact with something. The stink nade will just form a cloud wherever it detonates. Wherever it detonates, that's how it would work. But yeah, there we go, up air, stink nade, not bad. And okay, you're gonna have to use your imagination a little bit for this next one. Down air, supply drop. Of course, supply drops, characters don't summon these at all or use them as weapons, but I wanted to get a tiny bit creative with the way this would work. So down air, default would drop a supply box downwards. Just take one of these, just kind of drop it, you know, so it's like just a downwards projectile. You could make it fall pretty fast, you know. Some of the game modes in Fortnite, they fall extremely fast, so you could kind of use it like as a, I don't want to say like a, you know, a spike, but, you know, spike move, because it's down air. Yeesh. Not pretty simple. You just drop something. That's all it is. Drop a supply box. If you really wanted to, you could also fill it with items from Smash Bros. Excuse me. Could also, you know, could use, you know, could have dual purposes, I guess. Maybe. But that's what I got for that. So that leaves us with only one move left. And this was actually a little tough to come up with a final smash for the default character, but I ended up coming up with this. The final smash, I didn't even name it. Wow. Basically, it's called the Boogie Showdown. Or no, Disco Domination. No, Disco something. I don't know. The name isn't that big of a deal. But how would it work? Final smash. So here's a picture. This was an actual game mode where you'd have to dance on the disco floor. And then this disco ball would kind of, I think the disco ball rose up the more you danced, and then with just a giant disco stage. So I kind of took that in a slightly different way. So how does it work? So you activate by throwing a boogie nade. So, you know, one of these things over here on the right. Throw this. And then anyone it detonates on is caught in the final smash. And then, of course, the little cinematic cutscene happens. The default would start, you know, default dancing, or, you know, dance of whatever. And the disco ball, the giant, I guess it would be, you know, a giant disco ball, because it's got to cover a big portion of the stage, or, you know, be able to hit a bunch of enemies. So a giant disco ball would drop from the sky. And then once the default stops dancing, the disco ball would just drop and crush everybody in the final smash, dealing pretty big damage. So, you know, you get some default dance music in there. Looks pretty fun. And, yeah, just a giant disco ball crushes everybody. That's what I came up with the final smash. Again, let me just say, I do not want Fortnite in Smash Bros. It is I just view it as a very decent possibility happening if Nintendo just looks at DLC as, all right, how can we make the most money? Fortnite in Smash, you know, me outfits for, you know, Fortnite skins. That'd be a great way to go. A Fortnite character. I don't know. That's just my two cents. There's my little custom moveset for Fortnite. What do we call them? Default skin. So Fortnite guy. There you go. That's what I got. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And I already know some people are gonna be like, "Boo! Fortnite sucks." I get it. I get it. I will state again one last time. I do not want Fortnite in the game, but I'm making a video on a possible, you know, a possibility of something that's possible for Smash DLC. I think it could happen. So there you go. There's my take on, you know, custom moveset for Fortnite guy. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you actually watched this whole thing all the way through, let me know that, by the way. Just say, I don't know. Just let me know down in the comments if you actually watched this whole thing. But anyway, that is it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as usual. Hopefully we catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.